Simple and clean. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, guys, to the channel. Today we're going to be playing some Set 6 Red Purple Law. Now, as you may know, there's like a really big shakeup in the middle over there, so I wanted to adapt my list to that. Running Saga, which is an amazing card, 4 cost 5k, 2k counter, by the way. And then Dawn X1, when attacking, this character gains 1000 attack till the start of your next turn. Then at the end of this turn, trash one of your film type characters. This card is really strong. And again, as a fact, you don't have to, if you don't have a film character on the board, you still get the 1k because this happens at the end of the turn. But the usual card that you want to combo this with is Buena Festa. So after you get your search off, Buena Festa kind of just sits there and does nothing. So excuse me. So comboing Buena Festa with Saga is really strong. Just becomes a base 7k with 1 Dawn. Really strong mid to late game swinger. Really good. Shiraya, he's self-explanatory. He's really strong. He helps a lot in the Yamato meta too, or not the meta, but against the Yamato deck. When attacking, when blocking, once per turn, this character gains base power, or base power becomes the same as the power of your opponent's leader until the start of your next turn. So say your opponent swings at you for 7k, block with this guy, now he's 7k until the start of your turn, so they can't even swing into him afterwards unless they've got a Moria on the board or something, or like a really big unit, or they just commit a lot of Dawn towards it. But he's a blocker, so they commit a lot of Dawn to swinging at him after the calculations. He did his job. We're running 3 Raise Max. He is basically Gordon, but different art. And the star player here, Vinsmoke Reiju. On play, if you have equal or less Dawn on your field than your opponent, and if you have 5 or less cards in your hand, draw 2 cards, 4 cost 5k with 1k counter. This card is insane. This card is really strong. She helps our problem with hand, which is, I feel, the main problem with this deck. So now that we have the ability to draw, like, you know, after we use like an ability or something, or just have draw, like raw to draw in general, I feel like that really strengthens the deck by like a lot. Because the deck was already good as is beforehand, before she became a thing. But now that we have the ability to draw at the same time during our shambles shenanigans, we don't run out of gas anymore, and that's really good. I'm only running 2 Trafalgar Law blockers because you're only really going to get this effect off once, maybe twice if you're lucky in a game. And we have Shiraya as a blocker too, on top of Useless Kid. These are amazing blockers as is. He's just there to rip your opponent's hand or just have that on-play pressure. Make sure that they don't try to stack cards in their hand, because a lot of red decks like doing that. Sakazuki likes doing that. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Yeah, I said it. Sakazuki farms a lot of cards in their hand, so being able to get rid of that is really fine, or really good. So yeah, let's hop into some games and showcase this awesome deck. All right, we got ourselves a Reiju. Reiju works in a very similar fashion to Trafalgar Law, in which you kind of play small things and cheat bigger units out. And it's really fun to play. I really love playing Reiju, and I will be making a video on that. So look forward to that, guys. Just waiting on them to pick a turn order here. If they are going to pick a turn order. Or maybe they're AFK. There we go. I got second. This is a pretty good hand. We have our Reducer Law in our hand. We got some Rampers. We got Saga and Shiraya here to help too. Second Shiraya. Saga, I mean. And I forgot to mention this in the deck overview, but for those who stayed for that, congratulations. I'm not running Otama in the list because because there's no need for it anymore, because we have access to what's it called? We have access to raise max and Buena Festa searches for us. So here I'm going to use my leader ability to cheat out a Sachi and Penguin. We're doing this because we effectively negate Reiju's leader ability. Well, no, sorry, not her leader ability. We negate most of the cards in her deck because most of the cards in her deck work on having equal or less Dawn than the opponent. So as long as we neg ourselves harder than they can call out, we are fine. We're Gucci. See, like now he's not even gonna get the rush because we have 3 Dawn and he's at 4, and he's not less than us. So yeah. He's probably realized that now. We'll take this. We're trying to find... Yep, exactly. An answer. Something here. Ooh, found 2. Alright. First, we're going to law here. Then we're going to raise max. Really strong thing about doing this. 2, 3. They're at 4. We can go down to 3. That's fine. And then swing 5s. The reason why this is strong is because we also, in a really funny way, counter how their deck works too. Because if they're going to keep calling out units onto the board like that, and we can bottom deck it, they won't be able to transform into it because it's not in their hand. It's not in their trash anymore. I think I'm going to attack with Shreya here. And he's just a base 5k now. We're just trying to pressure him a lot so that he's forced to play his Reiju early, and then we can just like permanently get rid of Reiju. See, so he probably has the 2-cost Reiju in his hand, and he's at 6 Dawn, so he's got to neg himself pretty hard here if he wants to get some value. Did he still get the draw? He didn't get the draw because we have less Dawn in them. Like, you see how strong that is? Like, actually negging ourselves this hard is giving us all this value. Because he's at 5, we're at 3. That's why I went for Beppo instead of Sanji and Penguin, because if I went to 4, that's a little bit easier to work around, but because... Does he use the ability here? No, he doesn't. 7k, 8k, where? Is that Shreya? Maybe. Oh, it's that Sachi Penguin. We don't mind that. We don't mind that at all. Funny thing is, though, let me see. We're at 5, they're at 5. This will still draw us 2 cards because we are matching their Dawn. And then now, I'll raise max, hit that, boom, 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 bottom that, call out Ein. We don't want to go too, and then we'll swing with that, putting us at 4. We don't want to go too Dawn efficient against this deck because then we'll accidentally put ourselves to the equal amount of Dawn. So then they'll be able to start doing their shenanigans and whatnot. But keeping ourselves in a pretty good range actually is going to benefit us like so much. Like we negated his transform EGG, we negated transform Reiju. He's not having a good time right now. Swing 5 again. See if it hits. If he blocks it, we'll just swing with Shreya. Otherwise, actually no, we have 6k counter here, so I think we're still gonna swing anyway. Pressuring them, just pressure, pressure, pressure. It's all we want to do. It's all we need to do. See, like, and then if he does this, he can't do anything. We're at 4 Dawn to his 6. Our deck is the natural counter to Reiju. Isn't that insane? We're having a blast here, and they're not so much. But I think we have the game next turn. Okay, swing 7k. He probably has a 1-cost event in hand then if he's doing it that way. Well, yeah, get rid of that just in case, because we also don't want to go too negative on ourselves when it comes to Dawn. So, But like with mini matchups, I kind of just like swinging 5k because I feel like swinging 5k is like enough. If like if it can poke them, it's enough for me. feel like the only thing that would punish us here is like a black bug and he like bottoms like one of these guys or something. Then our aggression is low. So we're 6-6 right now actually, so we're matching. But I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem in a sec. We're just going to swing 5, poke at the bear, see what happens here. Then we can bottom the Niji here too. Okay, swing 5 one more time. Swing 5 again. Kind of just ripping their hand right now. Okay. Now I swing 7. So we'll force the event out of their hand here. Or I would hope so. We only saw one Reiji too. Imagine if we saw more. Oh, we'd have 6 cards in hand with this board and Dawn. Like, isn't that insane to think about? RP Law really eating good next set. Okay. Then we'll just swing 9, because remember, he gains their power at the attack step or the block step. Ooh, he's running what's it called? Yeah, he's running Blast Breath. I see. And he left. That's okay. Power of Red Purple Law. On to the next. Ooh. Okay, we got ourselves a green Uta. Pretty excited, pretty excited. It's an OTK deck nonetheless. Is my understanding of it. They draw a lot of cards, and then they get to a point where you can't do anything, which sucks. But you know what? That's the name of the game. Okay, call Zoro swing. They're probably gonna take this one. I'm gonna avoid them doing their whole bullshit by bottom decking this Law, calling out Sachi Penguin. So next turn we can hard play Ein and then be fine. We'll let that go. Actually, I was gonna say, actually, unless he plays like if he plays something like that, then we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, boom. Play Beppo for the funneling. Swing 5k, if he blocks it, we'll swing again. Swing 5k again. Want to keep the pressure on them. It's okay if we have less cards in our hand than them. It's a green deck, they're gonna farm hand. But see, we dodged this bullet, because if I'm correct, he could have lawed into Mihawk, into Brook, into Nami for 1 Dawn, and still have enough to do a bunch of crazy shit after that. But we dodged that disgusting timeline, so we're good, we're good. I almost messed up there. Should have swung with this first to make sure that I get the rest of Dawn, but it's okay. They have 6 cards in hand. We're gonna swing at Brook. We're just gonna keep swinging until he gives it to us. Pause. No. Keep going, and then swing 5 lead. Oh, he took that. Okay, we got him down to 2. All right, guys, we're almost there. We also have to pay attention to what they're grabbing as well, because if we don't pay attention, where are you swinging that? Utsunami promo. Okay, promo law. So I got cut up here. Backlight. Fuck. Okay. So he gets a K on this for 2 Dawn, which kind of sucks. Yeah. We'll just have to let these go. Or he can backstage, then backstage again here. Oh my goodness gracious. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're fine here. We're fine. You can always get rid of that. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Pap. We're gonna swing 6 here. If they guard it from hand, oh, they don't. This is tough. This is tough. Very, very tough. They still have backlight too, so they can get our Beppo as well. Oh, actually, it hits a 5 cost, right? So he gets our Kid, which is insane. Because my thought process here is we can swing 6 at the Nami, but that's just a casual 2k. I can swing 6 at Life, also 2k, or he takes it, but if then he still has pressure here, so I'm just going to swing 6. We're holding the Dawn up for Rad Beam, because he's definitely going to hit us at some point this turn, because I'm probably just going to let that go. Oh, he's swung at us first. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Yes, 10 done. Oh, okay, so it's Dofi turn. Gotcha. Dofi. We're gonna block all that. We're gonna rad beam that. Dofi, boom, boom. Hits 2 targets, that's okay. We're gonna play Reiju to draw us 2 cards. Amazing card again, guys. Insane. We're gonna call out Kid again. 1, 2, 3. Call out Zoro here. Swing 7 at life. See how they handle that and deal with it. If they counter it from hand, then we'll swing the 5k at Nami. Ooh, they take. Okay. 5k at their lead. The only one we have to worry about is Luffy here because he's a blocker, but if we can at least keep these 2 up or something. Oh, actually, no. I think he's got it because if he has backlight, he can rest that. Or if he's got 2 backlights, he can rest both of these guys. And then, that's 4 Dawn. And then 3, swing 5, I'm the best. Swing 5, I'm the best. And then 10, 5, 7. Question here is, do I want to block this now, or do I want to take it? Because he can backlight these 2, which will put us in a really bad situation. But if he has it anyway, I might as well try to get some counter. We do get some counter, which is really nice. We'll take that as well. I know he's going to backlight one of these for sure. But I'm going to try to force him into a position to where he has to have 2 backlights. Because I'm pretty sure it hits a 5 cost or less. I'm pretty sure. Yep, 5 costs. Yeah, he had another one anyway. See if we can get a rematch going. Oh, nobody likes a rematch in Eastern Server. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. Ooh, we got ourselves a mirror match. Let's see. We're going to take first here. It's a pretty good hand, actually. I'll keep it. I'll definitely for sure keep that. We're doing just fine here. We're going to swing 5k. See what happens there. Do I want to call Shiraya now? If I call Shiraya now, he'll go to 4 Dawn. He would have to have promo law to reduce it and do his thing. But if that's the case, then he goes pretty negative on Dawn at the beginning of the game, which I kind of prefer, to be honest. Otherwise, I would rather play the card and him have to worry about it than for us to possibly drop it, because if he has the blocker law, then it's gonna get hit. Like something that I need is gonna get hit on my hand. See, like we burned a Gordon already, which is pretty good. Now I have to call 3 costs. You're running the Searcher Law. Interesting. Has the Sachi Penguin. Okay, yeah, 5. We're going to call out Ein. Our Gordon. We're going to hit Law here. Send it to the Shadow Realm. And then we are going to... Yeah, we'll get some Dawn back, actually. I'm going to hold these for later. I'm going to hold these gals for later. Because I want to try to get some aggression on this guy. I don't think he... Yeah, he messed up. You have to have... Yeah, you have to have 5 or less cards. He misplayed. Come on, man. Play the game out. Don't do that. Ooh. Yeah. The anticipated Dark Horse of set 6. We got ourselves a Yamato. Now, in this kind of matchup, you kind of want to see your... Oh, you know what? This is perfectly fine. I'm going to say, yeah. Actually, this is insane. We have the Shiraya. All we need is Shiraya in this matchup. Because every time they want to swing like a fucking Unga Boonga monkey, block with Shiraya, 1k. That's all you need. That's all you need. I'm going to grab that, put Rage to the top. Doesn't matter, though. Do that again. Unfortunate. We're gonna grab another 2k here. We can't attack because it's first turn, obviously. I'm probably gonna take this next swing too, because I don't necessarily I don't mind the damage because that's more cards in my hand, and we just bottom 2 Regius, which really sucks. But we have 2 more in the deck or in life, so the faster we filter into that, the better. Sometimes I feel like you want a hard mulligan for Reiju, but maybe you know what? Maybe that's the plan. Maybe we need to hard mulligan for Reiju. We'll try that for the next game. If they want to do a next game, these guys like to one and done or get done and leave. Ignore. Just 6, 7. There you go. Use them scaring them. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Gonna swing 5k at their lead. See what happens here. Regardless, I think I'm gonna go into Ein, bottom that into. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, thank God. It wasn't anything crazy. Well, oh, maybe it's the, what's it called deck? Maybe it's the wall deck. maybe that's what it is. Maybe he got, like, a trigger that he wanted to use for later, because I didn't have anything on board. Maybe it was a, Punk Gibson or something. Because if that's the case, then it makes sense why he didn't trigger whatever he got on the top. Otherwise, if it's the normal aggro variant, then it'd be like an Okiku or a Kiku Nojo. It'd either be Kiku Nojo or Neko Momoshi. But telling off the Bonnie, I just bottom decked, sent to the Shadow Realm. They are doing the wall variant. Next turn, or for them, the next turn after that would be a Hordy, ideally. And then they'll probably just fucking gun it at our lives. And then after that, that's when they start slamming the demons down. And we're in big beach trouble. We'll see, though. We'll see. Okay, drop the killer. Swing 8 with this, probably. Yeah, we'll actually block this, because I don't want to die. You can give that Dom, but I don't think it does anything, because you need to have 3 characters on the board for you to get the draw off of it. Yeah. Call Kid, return 3, bottom that, call out Shiraya. The reason why we didn't go for that is because it's 2k and we need another blocker on the board. And now we just swing 5s at them. Start poking at their hand. A lot of the cards in their deck are bricks because it's all Useless Kid, Doflamingo, and like event counters, but they don't have any open Dawn for that right now. So yeah, see, that's why he blocked with a 2k just now instead of a 1k. He's pretty bad. He's pretty down bad on some Dawn right now, or some counter. That's why he dropped 2 2ks. Swing 5 again. We're still pretty healthy. We're still in a good spot. We're they're at 4 cards in their hand, 3 life, 2 cards in life, 4 in hand. We have enough Dawn for a Rad Beam open. We've got a board. So that's that. If it's a Nami trick. Fucking yellow cards, dude. Ugh, yellow will always be cancer, but you know what? That's fine. That's just the color identity, I guess, right? So I guess a normal thing to do here would be Hordy, but he puts himself to 1 because Hordy adds a life card to your hand. So we'll see. We'll probably keep the Rad Beam, but if he swings at one of our cards, then we'll use the Rad Beam to protect it. Otherwise, I don't mind him hitting me for 1, but hitting me for 2 at this point of time is a little dangerous because if he is able to play Kid... Or, sorry. I lost my train of fucking thought. Yeah. I don't want to be at 2 because they run cards like fucking Izo, and I think it's just Izo. I don't think they run Amaru. It's been a while since I played the deck myself, But I think the most to be afraid of is Hordy and Ezo because they rest cards. Obviously, what's it called? Punk Gibson, but that's on attack, not defense, or that's on their defensive turn, not their attacking turn. So obviously they can't do that. He's thinking. He's thinking. He's thinking. He's thinking. Like I said, yep, there's the Hordy. Like I said, a lot of the oh no, forgot about that. He can rest on too. That stinks. But we have counter in our hand, so worst comes to worst. We're gonna protect that actually. See, he's afraid of Shiraya. Shiraya's that guy, you know? Shiraya's him. Shiraya's them. Ooh, this is quite interesting. Let's start off with 7 and see how that goes for us. Ooh. Okay. Let's swing 6 to see if they have a 2k in hand. So they may or may not have a 2k in hand. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Like I said, ooh, and they want to rematch too. But like I said, most of the cards in their hand are bricks anyway, so you don't have to be afraid of trying to go for game in a situation like that. I feel like if I played that defensively, then I would have lost because then they play Kid or they play Doflamingo and then they just go off. And there's nothing we can do about that at that point because we, as you saw, we didn't see any of our fucking reducers, so we'd be in a heap of trouble. But thankfully, they had the predicted bricked hand that I mentioned. So, do I want to call out Gordon right now for preemptive? Nah, I don't think it's needed. I guess it could bait out an Ezo, but at that point, it's like, why would I need to do that? Hey, baby 5. What do they find? What do they find? Maybe Rosinante. Oh, they whipped. Oh, they Bonnied first. Okay, and they whipped. And then they're probably baby 5 here. Oh no, they're just gonna swing. Okay, we'll take that. Like I said again, more cards in our hand, better for us. We're gonna swing 5k of Bonnie here. And then we're going to play our Ein. 1, 2, 3, bottom deck that, and then call out Beppo. So now we're kind of in a vulnerable state because if they do decide to go insanely ham on us, then they'll get exactly what they want. They'll hit us down to 0. But if we have the ability to block it, then we will. But as you can see, the only counter I have is 2k out of all these cards. Or sorry, we have 9k actually. I would rather not have to ditch this, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So that's 5. Killer. You know what? I don't mind that. We can block that, and it's really good for us. We're gonna call out Kid, use our leader ability here. Call out Ein, get another Dawn back. We're gonna swing Beppo here to get us another ramp Dawn. We're gonna swing with one of our 5ks anyway, so might as well beat that. I think I'm gonna hold this in hand to bluff a possible what's it called? Radical Beam. I don't feel like I need to play this right now because yeah, I don't think I need to play that right now. So now they're at Hordy turn. So now they'll probably rest these two, thinking that I have Rad Beam because we oh. Looks like I am 1 for 0 right now in that regard. We're going to block with Kid for 1k here. We want to keep Shiraya. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, we got double Shiraya. That's kind of huge. Alright, they're at 5 cards. They're at 9 next turn, so we have to pedal to the metal here a little bit. Start burning their cards in hand. Swing 7 this time. Is it another Nami, dude? Okay, well, I'll say my luck with that is so annoying and insane. Okay, we're gonna use our leader ability to get out Zoro here, and then swing 7 with Zoro. Ooh, we got him! Yes! Let's go. That's what it's about. Yeah, see, so it's like I said, because it's a wall deck, most of the cards are Dofi, Kid, and Hordy, which are bricks in hand. Is it Hordy or is it Hody? I don't know. And like I said, they do run Punk Gibson because like I said, I played the deck myself, but they didn't have any count or Dawn open to activate it. So being able to do that was huge for us. Huge, 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 huge. So good, so good. Welcome back, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed a display of the deck itself. Obviously, if we see Reiju, it's an insane card. If we don't, that's okay, because we also have Manifesto to search things for us. We have so many film hits and searches in here that whiffing on Buena is like, you're insanely lucky, my guy. But because of how consistent it is at hitting now, it feels a lot better to run the film package, in comparison to set 5 at least. Yeah, our deck is a lot more aggressive, and we now have the ability to not run out of gas anymore, which is really nice. Obviously, there's multiple different versions of this deck. As you saw, there was a Red Purple Law player running like the normal Heart Pirates set. There's no problem with that. However, there aren't that many good Heart Pirate targets besides literally Beppo and Sachi Penguin at the moment. I guess Gamma Knife too, but Gamma Knife burns a Dawn at the same time using it, so rather, I like to basically just blowing them out in the early to mid game and using the Kid and Reiju to help keep you to help econ your resources, Dawn cards and etc. Otherwise, this deck has become a bona fide mid-range aggro deck in set 6, and it feels great. You still have ways of getting around blockers, you have ways of protecting yourself, you have many blockers, really good blockers, you have draw power, you have Dawn management, I feel like the deck has mostly everything that it needs now. The only thing I would say would be missing is the extra booster Killer and Kid. That card's fucking crazy. But that's for another day when that gets updated on the sim and we can go over it. But yes, thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.